Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of LEGO Battles. In this episode we are defending the Great Library. So the first thing we need to do is move up our troops to go defend it. This level is pretty easy and it doesn't take too long to do. Alright, so I'm having a little bit of trouble here. I mean, it's easy, but by trouble I mean I just keep accidentally moving my guys. And then up here I'm trying to build a castle, but I didn't explore enough land, and so I can't build it. So I send out my troops finally up here, and the castle survives on 1 health. Or less than 1 health. Well, less than 1 bar, which is insane. Now we have enough land to build the castle, and I really can't repair the Great Castle yet because I don't want to waste all my bricks on repairing. I sent one of my villagers to go harvest some wood. A mine down there so that I get constant resources. I'm gonna pause on the repairing of the Great Library for now. Now I'm repairing it again, just in case if we get attacked again. A mine is a really good stable resource. It keeps producing resources, and I'm gonna build a tower down there to make sure that it's defended just in case of any enemies go down there. With that being said, there's not much more left except just to gather resources and build up the army. So just protect the Great Library for about 7 more minutes. I think 7 more minutes at least. I don't know how long. Alright, so now we are still defending the castle. I want to build a turret up here. Or not a turret, but a tower. So that I don't have to always send my king up there. So yeah, now I'm building a turret. Not a turret, a tower, my bad. And I have no idea why my guardsman was all the way down there for some reason, but I'm gonna send him to defend down there. With the tower built and clearing out those trees, we actually found a Lego stud. I want my villagers to just keep farming up some resources so that I can build new troops and buildings. See, that tower is very helpful right here because it just helps take out the skeletons a lot easier. Over here I'm building a farm so I can increase my unit cap, and with the farm being built, I am going to cut down some more trees. Because getting more resources is going to be really nice. Now I'm going to build a barracks, but what happens is the skeletons come and attack me. Okay, now I'm actually gonna build the barracks. I need to start actually producing an army so that I can go destroy the invading forces. Now we do not have special machines yet, which is what that star icon is. It's 0 out of 2 because we do not have, I think it's called a special factory. more skeletons keep attacking. Or eventually you could actually have to repair this tower. As you can see, it's smoking and almost dead. First, I'm gonna train up some more units before I repair the tower. Now I'm actually going to repair the tower. As you can see, we have a ton of resources at the moment, and that is great. We can waste a ton of resources at this point. We're just gonna build another tower so that it helps with taking out the skeleton guys, but it really doesn't help much because of my poor placement of the tower. Now assembling up the army, I only have about 3 more spots left before I have to build another farm. Now I'm building a lumber mill so that I can get more wood without it having to be transferred all the way up to the castle, but instead into that lumber mill. I'm building another farm so that I can get a bigger unit cap. The sweet spot for units is around, I would say, 18. You have 18 troops in total. 9 on each team makes it pretty good. The team composition doesn't matter too much. You can get away with basically any team comp in LEGO Battles because of how easy it is. I mean, you can still mess up if like you're really bad with how you select stuff, but it shouldn't be too difficult. I spent a little too much time preparing, I feel like, but we still have 3 more minutes left before we can go and take out the invading forces. So here I'm building another farm so that I can finally increase my unit count. Now I'm just healing up the troops. The king heals up the troops and the castle heals the king. That's just a nice thing to know if you're going to be playing this game. Now over here is undiscovered land. I don't know what's down here, but most likely not the enemies. There's actually going to be skeleton horsemen down here that spawn. Okay, now skeleton archers spawned up there. But there's actually skeleton horsemen, I think 2 or 3 of them that spawn down here. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 of them spawned. So I'm trying to make my villager retreat. Now that's why that tower down there is really nice. Since I have a good bit of resources, they destroy the lumber mill. That isn't too much of a harm for me. I'm trying to get away from that horseman so it loses aggro. And now my horseman up there isn't going to go deal with it. That being said, I'm going to have to go heal these troops now because of how they're wounded. Me being stupid, I can't just select all the troops. So now the king, I'm just going to send the king down here. Now, that being said, we are going to start mining out that forest over there for more resources. I'm just trying to maximize how much resources we have. I mean, we're basically not going to use them, but it's better than these villagers being idle. I'm used to playing like Age of Empires and stuff where you have to manage a lot of troops, a lot of villagers and stuff. And so I'm used to just having everything, you know, everything doing stuff. We got around 30-ish seconds left before we can actually start invading. As you can see, our screen only goes around the area, a small area of the map, and we can't go past it yet. I'm gonna keep building up more troops so that I can send them out when we go invade. Now, these villagers down there really cut down those trees pretty fast. And now, there's only a few seconds left before we get the next objective. Alright, so find and destroy the enemy outpost. So that's what we're about to do. We're gonna start preparing to attack the enemies. Alright, now we're just gonna start sending our troops up and to discover the land. I may went a little overkill with how many troops we had, but we had like 10 minutes to prepare, so I mean, better safe than sorry, honestly. Okay, so we find the enemy base and we're just gonna destroy it. Now that skeleton guy for some reason is attacked. They just left their base and tried attacking ours for some reason. We're gonna still keep producing troops. Like I said before, I'm that kind of person. There's a chest up there, and I'll be collecting collectibles later on in the game most likely. Once I beat each act, I might go back and try to get all the Lego studs and stuff. But I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. There's a bridge from the enemy right now. From there. It doesn't do much. There's probably studs over there or something. I'm looking for the last enemy base, and I cannot find it at the moment. It's most likely to the right side, and I just missed it. Alright. So, we're just gonna go find the last enemy base and destroy it. Yeah, it's up here. Pretty easy to destroy enemy bases in this game. They don't have too much health. And we have one more base to destroy. And we win. Oh, it was a pretty easy match, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.